This is the war in Trinidad. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We greatly appreciate it. So, some information has released about the kidnapping of Kieran and Ryan. Both of these individuals set out to do a job earlier this week. They never made it to their destination. Van was found abandoned, and these two individuals was missing. So last night, I think one of Kieran's family members contacted law enforcement and said that a ransom has been demanded for the safe return of the two. The ransom amount, $1.2 million TT. Now, I find that kind of ironic that they waited so long to call for a ransom, but shortly after that, news came out that the two individuals that was kidnapped, Kieran and Ryan, they was returned home in a good, state of mind, and now they are talking to law enforcement and whatnot, pertaining to the kidnappers and the people that abducted them. So I want to say thank you for these two returning home safe. That's one less bad news to cover. I feel like we as a people, content creators, we get so desensitized to these type of situation that takes place on a day-to-day basis. We haven't really got the logistics of the situation, who did it, why they did it. Well, we know why they did it, but what triggered them to do it, to think that his family have $1.2 million to pay for his safe return, and I just find it funny how they just released them. I don't think the family came up with the $1.2 million ransom to be paid. Anytime you're dealing with this type of situation, it's always sketchy because people think that they have everything figured out. But like I said, being kidnapped is not a good situation to be in. You have to be mindful of your surroundings. What I'm saying, before, to prevent these things from happening. Because if you didn't have that 1.2, or if it was some real kidnappers, trust me, they would have never found them two people again if they didn't pay that money. So, God was on their side this time. Thank God of the safe returns. All these people have their faculties, no bodily injury of no essence. But at the same time, a lot of these situations takes place, and we just as people have to get better, man. We have to get better. We are kidnapping people that is struggling to pay their own bills, to keep a roof over their head, to pay, to just keep life going. They're struggling. So you're telling me that you're going to be targeting these type of individuals when you could, do something else which can make more sense, get you a gig, get you a job, to prevent things like this. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated.